بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Deutschland, nice. So if you think about how Northern Africa became Muslim, it was more through trade. Today the biggest Muslim country is Indonesia. Not a single war, not a single fight in Indonesia, right?
It was conquered.
Indonesia
right?
was conquered? Let me ask you something. Hold on. Can I ask you a question?
Two different laws.
Can I ask you a question?
For the Muslims and for the non-Muslims.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, that is wrong. That is wrong. We don't have two different laws. We give Ahlul Dhimma their laws. We have the freedom. We give them. That is not true.
The Ummah and the rest.
No. Who's the Ummah?
The Ummah are all the Muslims.
You know what the Ummah of there is two types of Ummah. One is Ummah Dawah, which is all of mankind. One is Ummah Mujtaba, the ones who accept. So you understand what the word Ummah is not just for Muslims. First thing, let me explain it to you because we don't want to just talk, we want to understand. Let me explain. If you look at Indonesia, the biggest Muslim country population-wise, go in history, not a single battle. Not a single battle. They were not conquered. It is true. Okay, you go look it up.
There were seafarers from the Arabian Peninsula invading
Indonesia?
Invading Indonesia.
I hate to say this, but you're wrong.
It's the same.
Can you look it up?
Bali is the last rest. Bali is the last rest of the original religion of Indonesia.
But through conversion, not through battle.
It's always a danger.
It was not through battle.
It's always a danger for Bali.
Let me explain something to you. Look,
it's always a danger.
Look, let me ask you something. Go home. You have Google. Look it up. Okay?
What do you mean?
You have Google, internet.
Yeah.
Look up how Indonesia became Muslim. No, please. I'm just saying. If you want to know, I've been to Bali. I've been to Jakarta. I've been to Bali. I've been to Indonesia many a times.
Let
me explain something to you. If you've been to Bali, let me ask you something. Can a non-Muslim practice their religion or not?
What do you mean?
In Indonesia, if you're not Muslim, can you practice your religion?
Not really.
Really? Are you being honest now?
Not really.
Are you being honest? What can you not do?
I'm honest.
They don't have temples? What can they not do?
In the Near East, there were Christian people.
Again, you're not answering my question.
In the last few years.
What did the Crusaders do? What did the Crusaders do? What did the Spaniards do in South America?
Back to the places where before Christianity was.
So Christianity was in South America before the Spaniards?
No, but in Spain.
You think Mexico was Christian before Columbus?
Before it was conquered by the Muslims.
What did the Spaniards do in the Americas? What did the Spaniards do in Americas? You're in America now. In Americas, was there Christianity before the Spaniards?
No.
Did they not force people to become Christian?
They made the same.
Did they force people or not?
Sorry.
So you're not answering my question. You didn't answer which you cannot practice in Indonesia. What can a non-Muslim not practice in Indonesia? Name me one thing.
Let me say one sentence. The conquerors in South America, they made the same like the Muslims in Indonesia.
Okay, the mistake you have is that Islam, let me explain it. Islam was not spread by force in Indonesia. Look it up in history. In Indonesia today, name me one practice a non-Muslim Indonesian cannot practice their religion. One practice. I'm asking you for one practice they cannot practice. You said Alhamdulillah, it is everywhere. But you said everywhere. Where are Islam not coming up?
In the countries
in Europe? Let me explain something.
In Europe, for a short while.
No.
In the next
keep dreaming.
Next few years,
Islam will be the dominant religion there, inshallah.
Back to the places where they're coming from.
Europeans are becoming Muslim. Where are you going to send them back?
No.
Look at him.
I think.
And then you tell me. He's from Arizona. Where are you going to send them back to?
The most people in Europe are without any religion.
I don't know. Statistically, I don't think so, but that could be your opinion. But it's okay. The fastest growing religion in Europe is
tried in the communist Europe to bring back the Christianity. It was
I understand. Catholics, I agree with you. Because Catholicism is false. but Islam is truth. So it's the fastest growing religion in Europe. Go Google it. Now, I'll just ask you one question. I listened to you. Can you answer one question? You said non-Muslims in Indonesia cannot practice the religion. Can you tell me one practice that they cannot practice? Just one.
It's by law.
Yes.
That Islam is the obligating religion in Indonesia.
That is wrong. That is false. You're told a lie. I'm sorry.
Then it's Saudi
I've
Arabia.
been to Indonesia.
Saudi Arabia is by
Look,
law.
I asked about Indonesia and you're not answering. You're not answering me. Be honest. Be honest with me. Look, I'm being honest with you.
Except of
Name
Bali.
one practice that a non-Muslim in Jakarta, forget Bali, a non-Muslim or Bali cannot practice from their religion in Indonesia. One practice. One. Just one. Just one.
It's better than in Saudi Arabia.
Look, I didn't ask you if it's better. I asked you, name one practice a non-Muslim Indonesian cannot practice in Indonesia. One practice of the religion. Name one. You cannot.
I think
You
it's
cannot.
better. It's
You cannot.
a better place.
It doesn't matter if they're better or worse. I'm just asking, you said that non-Muslim Indonesians cannot practice the religion in Indonesia. I'm asking you, what religious practice can a non-Muslim Indonesian not practice in Indonesia? Just name me one
I
practice.
think Bali
cannot.
is the example that they can.
Jakarta.
Yeah.
Ask, any place in Indonesia, it doesn't matter. Name one practice. You cannot. You cannot, because that was a false
give you another
statement.
example.
No, don't give me another example. Answer this example first, please. Look,
were
we're going to
talking
be
a lot
honest, right?
we
We were
are
being
talking a
honest,
lot
right?
to Indonesia.
Honest.
Honest, I give you
Then
another,
just admit
another
one thing.
example.
Okay, I will move to your example.
Turkey.
Admit one thing first.
Turkey.
Admit one thing, that you cannot name one non-Muslim Indonesian practice that they cannot practice the religion. You cannot name one. Just admit that and we'll move to
another question.
No, first answer
you
this
are
one. I'm not
real-
going to
if
jump.
you
I'm
are
not going to
real-
jump. I'm not going to jump until you finish this one. Admit first. Now, if you don't admit, I'm not just going to jump here and jump to Turkey and Saudi
let
and
me
this.
give you the answer.
No,
At
go
the
ahead.
moment,
Indonesia.
at
One
the
practice.
moment,
Yes.
At the moment,
Okay.
I don't know the future.
Okay.
But at the moment, it could be possible that you can practice another religion in Indonesia except of Islam. At
Thank
the
you.
moment.
He admitted it. His statement was false.
Yeah,
He
but
admitted. No, let's just
at the
stop.
moment,
Let's just stop.
at the moment.
At the moment. I don't know the future either. But let's admit that I'll shake
but
your wrist.
You see,
that
you
your
see,
statement was
you see,
false. It was, right?
Another
It was
argument.
false, right?
If you're
Was it
if
false or
you're-
not?
If you're influenced by the Quran, if you are a real Muslim,
Okay.
if you are feeling that's your religion, and it's not only for the brain,
Okay.
it's the Western thinking of religion, it's a kind of living.
Okay. I'm with you so
And
far.
For us, it's not a kind of living. Religion,
Okay.
religion is for the personal brain, you're thinking. The kind of living is different from religion. That's
You've lost
how it is
me.
thinking in the West. But
Okay.
if
So you mean
if you are
separation
Muslim,
separation
if you are
between church
Muslim-
and state, or
yeah,
what do
yeah,
you mean?
it's separation.
Okay.
It's by the Romans. It's by the Romans.
Okay.
And the Roman Empire was a Christian empire. They were dividing, give to the emperor what the emperor's is, and the rest is for you.
Right.
And
But Caesar's for Caesar,
but,
and yeah.
But when you are a real Muslim,
Okay.
you can't.
I agree
make a
with you.
difference.
I agree with you.
You
I'm
can't
with you.
make a difference.
Okay,
you
I'm
have
with
to
you.
Live.
Yes, you have to live by the
and the-
Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Kafirun, here.
Yeah.
I'll even read it for you from in English, if you like.
I've read it in German. I have it in
Okay.
German.
So have you read Surah Kafirun?
I have read just the chapters belonging to the wives.
Yeah, that's a problem. You're only worried about the wives. You should worry about the whole Quran, right? So if you look at Surah Al-Kafirun in the Quran,
Yeah. Yeah.
tape here. Say, O disbelievers,
Yeah.
I do not worship what you worship, nor are you worshippers of what I worship, nor will I worship what you worship, nor will you worship what I worship. For you is your religion, and for me is my religion. What a beautiful statement. You see, if you had read the Quran, let me say something now. If you had read the Quran, you would have known what you're saying is wrong. We can accept other people to have other religions. We in Islam do not believe in force. Can I finish
an
now?
example.
Let me finish. I'll let you finish, you let me finish. If you had read the Quran, you would have known that the negative stereotypes fed to you by the media are wrong. And Islam, we do believe that people have the right to their religions.
Yeah.
Islam tells you you cannot force somebody to become a Muslim. That's why when you said you have two laws, the mistake you're making is Quran tells us, and the Prophet Muhammad SAW told us, that when non-Muslims live in your country, let them live by their laws, ahlul dhimma. And we pay zakat. We pay zakat.
I give you an example.
Go ahead.
Because maybe this is a theory.
This is what?
Maybe this is a theory.
No, this is a verse in the Quran. It's not a theory. This is Surah Al-Kafirun.
Egypt
Look,
Egypt was a country totally Christianity.
Sure.
And then was an Arab invasion.
No.
Arab
Let me historically. Who invaded Egypt? Tell me the name of the person.
The Arabs brought the Arabian language to Egypt.
Okay.
And
that is
okay. There are 10% of the Egyptians are speaking the original
Coptic
Egyptian
language. Yeah.
The
Sure.
original Egyptian.
Sure.
And they are original Christians.
Sure.
Like in further days,
How you doing?
100%.
Feel free.
Like in further days, 100%.
How you doing?
And this
Pasa di khalqo tashuduna ver.
and this minority is now totally oppressed.
Okay, let me tell you
totally
something. Can I answer now?
Totally oppressed.
See, I listened to you, right, respectfully. Now, Egypt in the time of Amr ibn al-As, he is the one that went there. Nobody was forced. Historically, Google this. No, look it up. I'm telling you, look it up. Salahuddin Ayyubi, he ruled Palestine. Jews were able to practice, Christians were able to practice, Muslims were able to practice. When they were not, in Salahuddin's time,
There was
Salahuddin Ayyubi.
It was.
Look, be historic.
You have two different taxes. That was the problem.
Okay, let me explain that to you. Let me explain it. Let me
You
tell
know
you.
this.
I
You
do.
know the
I do.
fact.
I will
You know
tell you the
the
fact.
fact. You have to pay more
I will
as a
tell you,
Christian
not
than a
more.
Muslim.
That is not true.
More.
Let me explain
You have
it.
to pay
Look,
tax
I'm a
by your
Muslim.
heads, your kopf
I'm a Muslim. Let me explain it to you. Okay? Muslims have to pay zakat. Zakat is an obligatory task for our religion that we pay, that goes to a thing called Baytul Mal.
But it's free will.
Can I
It's free
explain?
will.
Can I explain it? No. Under a Muslim government, you as a Muslim have to pay it.
Yeah, but it's a free will, and I think in the Quran it's a free will.
No, as a
10%
Muslim,
to give it to the
no,
poor.
2.5% of your wealth. See, you should learn before you speak. So I'm trying to explain it to you, so hopefully we can have a conversation. As a Muslim, I have to pay that into zakat al-mal. So that goes to social welfare, helping the needy, helping the people traveling through, and those kinds of people. As a Muslim, I have to. Now, as a Muslim government, I can't tax you. Okay? So as a Muslim, I pay zakat that goes to the government. They use it for the thing Quran has told for zakat to be paid out. As a Christian living under the Muslim land, I cannot force my religion on you. I cannot force. Can I finish? I'm telling you about it. I'm going to tell you. Don't think I don't know about this. I've studied this. Okay? As a Muslim government, I cannot tell you pay zakat. Why? Zakat is a religious duty. And as a Muslim, I have to respect that you have a different religion. So now, when you use the government functions, you have to pay what's called jizya. And jizya is for using the streets, using security, using in the time of the Prophet Muhammad and his companions. If the government could not give the Christians those securities, they could not take jizya from them. It's not a non-Muslim tax. But if you're using, like you live in Germany, you pay taxes, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. So just like that, as a Muslim, I pay zakat. As a non-Muslim, you pay jizya for the government to run and give you services. How is that not fair?
In Spain,
and zakat can be more than jizya depending on your wealth.
The Spanish population.
Did you understand my answer first? Wait, no, I'm not going to jump around. Did you understand? But do you understand the concept of jizya?
I give you
Did you understand it or not?
I have understood.
Good.
I give you an example.
Go ahead.
That in history it was totally the opposite.
Okay, let's ask you about Spain first. Andalus, Spain, under Moors, were Christians allowed to practice?
But that
yes or no?
That didn't
yes or no?
To have
I'm
an
asking
Islamic
you a question.
government.
Sure. I may not want
was
Trump's government.
by power.
I don't want Trump, but it's not my choice.
But
you took it by power. Yeah, Trump's a conqueror. He didn't get elected.
No,
Hillary Clinton got more votes.
Arabs were conquering.
Okay.
You see,
let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Hold on. Let me ask you something.
Just the last sentence.
Okay.
The Crusaders.
I'm going to listen to you.
The Crusaders were coming back to their original countries.
Really? So those Europeans were originally from Palestine?
Yeah.
Richard the Lionheart was from Palestine?
The problem was.
No, wait. I'm sorry, wait. Are you saying that those Europeans from France and
were just
England
Christian
were
and Jews.
originally from there?
There were no
Okay.
Arabs.
No. They were Arabs in that land, the Ghassani tribe. Look up
In
the
Roman
Ghassan.
times, there were
I'm
no
sorry.
Arabs in this
In the
place.
Bible, there's mention of the Arabs during the Roman times.
No.
Look. Let me explain something. Can
I explain it
Can I
to
speak?
you. Yes, just one
Okay.
sentence.
I'm listening to you.
It's a history.
That's been a long
it's a
sentence.
truth of history.
Okay.
That in Roman times, the Arabs were just in the place of Saudi Arabia.
First thing, there was no such thing
And
as
the
Saudi
Romans
Arabia.
were always defending this place against the Arabs.
First thing, let me explain something to you. Now, I listened to you, right? There's no such thing as Saudi Arabia at that time. Saudi Arabia came way later. The Jazira al-Arab includes what's called Sham. Sham has a tribe called Ghassan. I want you to go home and look at them up. Ghassan is a tribe that before Islam were Christian Arabs that lived in Palestine. Look them up, please. Look, if you don't believe me, go home.
It's wrong.
You have the internet.
It's
look
wrong.
up Ghassan tribe.
I'm sorry.
Look it up.
I'm sorry.
Have you looked it up?
I'm sorry.
So you're being
Islam.
close-minded, right?
Just to
You're
Islam.
being close-minded. You're not
Just
even going to look it
Islam.
up?
I'm
Can you look it
historian.
up?
Sorry, I'm historian.
Historian, then can you tell me
Just-
who are the Ghassan tribe?
Just
Okay, you're a historian. Can you tell me who are the Ghassan tribe?
you know. Maybe
As
you
a
know.
historian, I'm asking you, do you know who the
I give you
Ghassan tribe? Again, you're not answering me.
I give you
You're not
another-
answering me. Please.
Do you know
this
that
is not a
Arabian
conversation.
tribes were taking over the Jew religion
What do you mean
before
by
they
that?
were getting Muslims?
What does that mean?
Several Arabian tribes they were taking over the Jew
Taking
religion,
over or converting?
converting to the Jew religion.
Okay.
Before
sure.
they were Muslims.
Sure, I know that. There were Arabian Jews.
But
What does that have to do anything?
no, not Arabian Jews. There was Arabian tribes.
Okay, they became Jewish.
Living near to Mecca.
Yes,
Before Muhammad
in
came.
Medina. In Medina, there were
Medina,
Jews.
before
yeah.
Muhammad came.
Yes, I know.
And they were Jews.
I know. I've taught this. I taught the life of the
But
Prophet.
in Palestine, there were no Arabs.
Okay.
In the Roman time,
again,
no. In the Roman time, no.
As a historian, can you just tell me who is the Ghassan tribe?
Never heard.
Okay, so can
Just
you
more,
go?
maybe.
Can you go look it up? Can you go look it up and come back to me, or are you going to be closed-minded?
I'm not more close-minded than you.
No, you
can be
are.
sure.
You are. You
No,
are.
no,
Because
no,
I'm
no.
willing to look it up,
No,
and you're not.
No.
Yeah. I'm asking you as a historian. Go home, get
Yeah.
your history books, look up the Ghassan tribe, Arabs who lived in Palestine before Islam.
The Roman.
Go look it up during the Roman
The
time.
Roman history is my special field.
Excellent. Then you must know the Ghassan tribe.
No.
Then you're probably not a historian.
No.
Do you teach history?
I'm sorry.
Do you teach history?
Yeah.
Where?
In
Görlitz? Is that a
Görlitz.
Is that a university or is that a
Yeah.
city?
There's a city at both.
I'm sorry. So there's a university called Görlitz.
Yeah.
And you're-
a city in Germany.
Okay. So what's the name of the university?
University of Görlitz.
Okay, that's pretty easy. So you teach history there,
Yeah.
Roman history,
And Roman is my special field.
and you've never heard of Ghassan tribe.
And you can trust me.
I'm afraid for your students.
Yes, no. You see, history is for some people.
Uh-huh.
It's history a possibility to project.
No.
This stays
history should be
into
documented.
history.
No. History should be documented, right?
And this is the problem.
So this is sad that you're teaching history. You've never even heard of the Ghassan tribe. I'm really sad
Not
for your
in the
students.
Roman and not in the Roman
Okay.
territory.
So do this.
Not
do
in
this.
the Roman
listen.
territories.
Listen.
You know
listen,
Herodes.
listen. Look, I'm asking.
You know Herodes. You know Tiberius.
Sure. Let me ask
Roman
you.
emperors.
Let me ask you to do one thing.
You can-
as
you
an
can ask me,
open-minded
yeah.
person.
Yeah,
Okay.
ask me.
Go home. Look up Ghassan
Yeah.
tribe.
Yeah.
And then when you find the Roman historic documentation about their alliance with the Ghassan
Yes,
tribe, then
I'm
you can
sorry.
call and apologize to
Sorry.
me.
I give you.
Thank you so much.
I give you.
I appreciate your time.
You're not a student of me.
I'm
but
not.
I can give
I am
you the
so glad.
advice.
Because if I was, I would have known the Ghassan tribe and the Romans.
It's not a question.
I'll
of
take your
religion.
advice. I'm listening.
It's not a question of religion.
Sure, it's not.
It's a question of facts.
Yes, exactly. So can you look up the Ghassan tribe? You know what? I'm going to look it up for you.
No,
Okay.
it's not necessary. I will have a look in the internet.
Okay,
But
excellent.
Are you Arab?
Ghassan
Are
tribe.
you Arab?
I am not.
You are from
I'm Pashtun.
Pashtun.
Yes.
And are the Pashtuns belonging to the Indo-European?
Yes, we're Aryans. Like you. Yes. Yes. Should we do the Heil Hitler now?
in the USA, it's possible to bake this. In Germany, it's a
Germany,
crime.
yeah,
It's a
exactly.
crime, you know.
I know. I was in Germany. I was in
yeah.
Austria.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's
I like
beautiful,
Germany.
Yeah. Me too.
Excellent. How do you like San Diego?
It's nice. The
You
weather's
like-
nice.
The weather is nice. It's a little chilly today, but
Yeah. But is it not a problem, this clothes in San Diego?
no, I love it. It's comfortable.
Because in Germany you see a lot of Muslim people with clothes.
Right.
But here not.
Yeah, not as many Muslims here, so
Many.
yeah. But it's,
It's
for
an
me,
example
I
for
can dress
Germany.
like that. I can. It doesn't matter. As a Muslim, I can dress any way as long as it's
It's
according to
American
Islamic.
freedom.
Yeah.
Land of the free.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. All right.